Here we go again. It's that time. That's right, another mod that will be cancelled due to the scope being too large. This is the devoid mod. Devoid because it's about malls and liminal spaces, and yes, there's a bird chirping in the background. I don't think she's going to stop anytime soon. So, let's start off with the beginning storefronts. This is Deb Shops. As you can see here, there are multiple variations. I also made a crap ton of clothing size signs for this. You even have some changing room doors here. I don't know why it makes metal noises, and some signs usually found at the back of the stores. And these are like the later signs. This is the Phillipsburg Mall variant with like the mirror triangles. And this is the 2010s Deb instead. As you can see, you have some posters. Now we're moving on to things remembered. This is the 2020s variant. This is the 90s variant. I have a pretty simple sign. This is when the storefronts were more simpler. I started getting a little more advanced with them. This is the things remembered from like the 2000s. Now we're on to KB Toys. Pretty crappy looking, if you ask me. Also note that signs will be like this for a while, but they'll change, and you'll see what I mean in a moment. This is the 80s version, and this is the 90s. Do have a bit of a variation here. I'm not trying to spoil the rest of the mod for you. You can have yellow, white, or you can have the mirror variant. It's not white, it's mirror, yellow, and then this little logo here. It kind of looks like shit, if you ask me, but hey, it works well enough to look like a 90s KB Toys. And finally, the 2000s one. Yeah, as you can see here, we got a bit of a pixel problem, but I'm not going to worry about that. And the way the blocks were made, they were actually confined to block-by-block spaces. That sign is forever ruined. Who gives a shit? Okay, now it's time for Spencer Gifts. This is from the 70s. Pretty simple stuff. This is from the 80s. Same problem. Like this huge sign with multiple blocks. This is the 90s. Not sure why. Well, I know why, but there is some different colors. As you can see here, got red, and there's also off variations for every block, so that they're powered off. I also should have mentioned that. So this is the 90s, and this is some additional things remembered. So this is an 80s variant, and this is when I changed to a better signage system, where the letters are not confined to blocks, and they can actually go off. Oh, great, that's great. You can see here, it's like going off, but that's more realistic because now letters can be individually removed instead. So it's like real life, pretty much. So now you have T-Ting's Rembed. Very great store. This is the additional 80s variant. Just pretty simple stuff. These are all based off of real storefronts on Google Images. So do with that what you will. Now we're on Spencer Gifts again. 2000s. Yeah, it's okay. Please tell me my microphone is on. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay, thank God. Pretty okay, I guess. Spencer Gifts from 2010s. This is like the door variant. Spencer Gifts from the 2020s. Pretty boring, but, you know, it is what it is. Now we're at Claire's. This is Claire's from the 80s. Yes, back then it was known as Claire's Boutiques. As you can see here, that's like a golden mirror. I couldn't really match the orange wood, so I literally just made it a log. Instead, that's just like really orange. Here are the 90s marble variants. This is like the early 90s, I'm assuming. You have two variants, but you also have some additional signs. There's 3 different types of signs. There's, oh god, there's so much stuff. There's on, off, and off 2, which is just off, but without the color change, so that it's just a non-lit sign. This is the silver one right here. This is the this is the second 90s variant. Yeah, also additional neon ear piercing sign. This is the third 90s variant. It's not square-shaped because I was too lazy to make this centered up between 2 blocks, so it looks hideous. And this is the fourth 90s variant. The coolest one, obviously. You can see here I got a small metal ear piercings sign and some nice multicolored tiles. This is Claire's from the 2000s. This is basically your standard Claire's. Have a ear piercing sign in there. Also tried my attempt at the wall patterns. They don't look that great. Like the flower patterns and stuff, they don't look that great at all. And this is not centered either. So now you're just going to have some off-centering. Just ignore that. This is the other variant here. White text, and then this is just white text on purple blocks instead. Sam Goody. Pretty great store mall staple of the 90s. Have some metal walls. Do really like the metal texture. That was something I'm proud of. Also proud of this. The little neon blocks here. And the sign. You have a Goody Got It sign at the back here with the pink stripe. This is based off of a real image of the inside of a Sam Goody. This is the other 90s variant. This is probably less common, but it is still cool. You know, just have some little lit up signs here, and they have off variants too. If I could just find that real quick, that would be great. Of course, I'm not going to. Those are spoilers, by the way, but like they have off variants and they look off. You know, so actually, let's go to nighttime because you can actually see the lights better. Okay, Sam Goody from the 2000s. Ignore that bat there, he's just chilling. This is one of the larger stores. This is what the picture is based off. It's based off like a really large store. So this store has shelves, and I figured, okay, so I'm just going to make a couple of these signs here. These are individual blocks. Have fun. And there are these shelf blocks. This one is my favorite because it's the one I spent the most time on, as you can tell. DVDs and crap. Great, 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 great. Okay, Radio Shack. Now we're nearing the complete end, by the way. There's nothing else. Yeah, this mod is not going to happen, unfortunately. This is Radio Shack from the 70s. I do love the rainbow here. Pretty great. Radio Shack from the 80s. A bunch of shelf signs. And Radio Shack from the 80s. Again, except this time it has like a... This is technically supposed to be the 90s. I don't know why it's here. This is a Sprint sign. Pretty cool. Let's go down here and get the off variant just so you can see what it looks like. Yeah, there's quite a... That's not even the right... There we go. So, we'll put them side by side here. You can definitely see they look powered off. Pretty much. And that's intentional. I hate when my computer does that. I don't know why it does that. Stupid. I think that's Power Toys, actually. And now we have Radio Shack from, well, Radio Shack. Like you got the Shack sign and this specific Sprint Communication Center, which is found in like the Century 3 Mall, because I saw it in an abandoned exploration video. I'm like, okay, I should add that. And this poster. I don't know what it is with this poster, but they really love it. They put it on twice. So, yes, they are double-sided posters. They are outdated compared to the posters at the Deb, but we'll ignore that. And finally, we have the 2010s variant. A pretty large block here. That was laggy. Oh, uh-oh. That's... Okay, I thought that was going to crash the game, actually. I reused the Claire's tile because it was too lazy to make another one. And yeah, that's all the mod. If you do want to see all the blocks in here, this is all of them. You know, not really a lot going for this mod. It would have been cool if it was finished. Sure, you know, have thousands of blocks, but unfortunately time is a real thing and my mental health is a real thing. So it's not going to be happening anytime soon. If you do want to see what blocks were planned, nothing here. Actually, no real way of seeing it. This is the IDs list. Ooh, fun. IDs. Yes, I know. Every ID happened to be here. I was running out of them. I decided to switch to a double letter, double digit system. So now it's doing that. The next one was supposed to be Walden books. There are, and I mean like several texture. Okay. Not seeing that. I don't know. Out of everything that could have showed up, my old YouTube channel, that's fun. Anyways, these are all the different textures for the blocks, you know, nothing too crazy, just some basic shelf signs, and that's it. And then these two posters for like the modern Walden books, they don't exist anymore. Big surprise. Yeah. So, if you want to see more of this mod, too bad, because I'm not doing it. But, thanks for watching. To the 5 people that did watch this video. And peace out.